I need to look up what the story is about it, because how on earth did I get so close? I'm Ronnie, and my travel style can be a little intense. If you're up for a really immersive travel experience, you're in the right place. That's a fair question. You expect ancient ruins in Cyprus, not a massive modern wreck, practically parked on the beach. It's what got me thinking. The west coast of this island is packed with famous mythological spots, but maybe the most interesting bits are the ones that aren't in the old guidebooks. So I'm giving myself a day. The mission is a brutally honest road trip up the Akamas Peninsula to see what's genuinely impressive. First, let's solve this mystery. I don't think this boat's going anywhere anytime soon. This isn't an ancient relic. This ship is the Edro III, and it ran aground here in heavy seas back in 2011. After a pretty dramatic helicopter rescue for the crew, the authorities decided it was too expensive to move, and just like that, a shipping mistake became an accidental tourist attraction. It's so close you can almost get on it. Not that I'd want to. There's obviously not enough lighthouses here. Just down the coast you can find these, the sea caves. They aren't man-made, it's the slow, patient work of the ocean. For thousands of years, waves have been hammering away at the soft, chalky limestone, carving out these massive hollows. It's a pretty dramatic reminder that the ocean always wins in the end. Further up the coast is the Agios Georgios, something like that. For centuries, this little spot has been a haven, first for ancient pilgrims seeking salvation, and now for fishermen seeking fish? And that small island out there is Geronisos. Never mind ancient history, its modern history is stranger. It was the subject of a bizarre legal fight when an American archaeologist tried to claim that he'd bought the entire island back in the 60s. Got to admire his ambition. So for some reason, at the hottest part of the day, I've decided to come and hike through a gorge. I hope it's gorgeous. Gorgeous? Is that where the word gorgeous comes from? A beautiful gorge. We shall see. Well, there goes that idea. So I can't go in, but the drone can. Inside is a 3-kilometre trail between 30-metre high limestone walls. But the whole place can turn into a deadly trap with flash floods after it rains. So check the forecast unless you fancy an unplanned swim. After my failed hiking attempt, this is much better. Really nice water here on this beach. And there's this breakwater as well, so nice and calm, good for swimming. It's a pebbly, sandy beach, but it's pretty clean actually. There's quite a lot of facilities as well further down. I wonder how cold it is. Well, there's nobody here, no one's swimming. It suggests to me that it's too cold for swimming. So there's this one guy here who keeps measuring the wind for some reason. He pulled up in his Range Rover with his little wind measurer. Just keeps measuring the wind. Don't know why. Strange man. Probably thinks I'm strange. Talking to myself. Latchi used to be all business, a small harbour for fishing and exporting carobs. Today, it's all tourism, but it's a good setup. They've built these huge man-made breakwaters, which is why the water is so calm. It's a pretty simple, clean beach and decent water. Sometimes that's all you need, right? Now for the main event, Aphrodite. Before you get too excited, a crucial tip. This isn't that Aphrodite beach, her official birthplace, the famous rock. This is a 40-minute drive away. This entire peninsula was more like her personal playground, which, to be fair, is still a pretty good claim to fame. A little restaurant up the top, steps down. They have parasols and sun loungers just up on a little platform up there. But yeah, it's a pebbly beach. It's surrounded by cliffs. And we can see the island over there. It's beautiful. I'm not going to pretend it's the best beach I've ever seen. It's got all this dried seaweedy stuff. Feels a bit marshy. And there's quite a bit of litter. I'm presuming it's washed up. Plus lots of plastic bottles. So, worth a stop.
If you just want to sit and sunbathe someplace quiet, I think it's nice for that. Just bring a bag to pick up some of the litter around you. It's a shame the restaurant here don't, seeing as they're really right on top of the beach. I think they're the ones that have put in the steps. It's a shame they don't take a bit of responsibility for it.
The legend says this is where the goddess Aphrodite used to meet her lover, Adonis. The reality is that it was just a natural spring until someone realised adding a goddess to the brochure was great for attracting ancient pilgrims. A marketing tactic so good, it's still working thousands of years later.
And the legend is that the Greek goddess of Aphrodite used to bathe in this pool here. Quite nice. Worst places to have a bath, right? So this is just next to that beach. Stay in the same car park and it's like a 5-minute walk. A nature trail of Aphrodite and Adonis. Big steps. People ask why I've got massive calves. It's all this. I'm not planning on doing the trail, but I just thought I would come and have a look up here. Those baths are apparently one of the most popular tourist attractions in Cyprus. I mean, it's a little bit underwhelming, like it's nice, but it's not like it's not making me go wow. The view here is nice though. I think I got here at the right time. I think the tour buses have just arrived. Crowds of people have started to come in here. When I walked in, I was the only one here, so yeah, it's nice, but maybe a bit overrated. Sorry, Cyprus. It's nice. If you're here, come and see it. Like, the area is nice.
So there you go. A road trip up the west coast. My verdict is a pretty special part of Cyprus, but not for the reasons you'd think. The famous mythological spots are worth a look, but the real highlights were the things that weren't on a postcard. An accidental shipwreck and a simple clean beach for a decent swim. It's about looking past the guidebook myths to find something genuinely interesting. So Cyprus's west coast, come for the mythology, but stay for the massive shipwreck. If you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps. Cheers, see you soon.